A South suburban mom, frustrated with the lack of resources, decided to take a stand and make sure no one else struggles alone, creating the not-for-profit Arrow Foundation that empowers youth, parents, educators, and caregivers impacted by multiple sclerosis. Joining me now is Denise Davis and her son Deonte Farrow with us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's walk through this. Deonte was diagnosed, you told me, at 14. And then more recently, you decided to then create this organization. Why do you feel it's so important to be in existence right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, he was diagnosed at the age of 15. During high school. But I just feel that it is important because parents need to know that they're not alone when their kids are diagnosed with a disease, sometimes an invisible disease. And while MS is our natural target, we're here to be a resource to all parents who are struggling with medically fragile children.
Deonte, you were diagnosed at 15. Kind of walk me through, what was that like, that time period like for you?
Well, the high school I was at, it was very rigorous, and so it was just a lot of stress trying to make sure I get my homework on time, and I was in extracurricular activities as well, and so throughout all that, when I'm getting sick, I'm still thinking about school, thinking about the work I'm missing, the stuff I'm gonna need to catch up on my grades, since I care about my grades as much as a student. And the doctor just kept on telling me, don't stress about school, but they don't understand the high school that I was at. And so just over and over again, I'm stuck in the hospital, just trying not to think about it, but at the same time, I'm just laying in my bed, looking at it, I'm like, I'll be in this period right now.
Right. How your life would have been progressing, but it had to be kind of paused because of the diagnosis. Tell me about how the organization is actually empowering other families and the youth as well.
Yeah, so we just recently had a meet and greet where we wanted to let parents and educators know that we offer group therapy sessions, so there's someone you can talk to. We offer 504 and IEP support to those families who may need extra resources at school and don't know what to do in those meetings or what questions to ask. We're there to be that resource for them.
We actually have this up on the screen right now. This is a workshop that you have that is coming. It's a workshop called the 504 Workshop. That's part of something that you do. What is that exactly?
Yeah, absolutely. So the 504 Workshop will be based to let parents know what resources or what accommodations that they can have while their student is in school, whether it's extra time on tests, whether it's note-taking skills, whatever it is that they may need. And while they may not need a 504, they may need an IEP, but we'll continue to and gradually have more and more workshops so that parents can understand what they can have per ACA.
And a 504 is what exactly? What does that mean?
Yeah, a 504, it is a plan in school that individualizes for the particular student, and it helps them to set out what this particular child may need versus what everyone else is getting.
So they can still go on and learn.
Yeah, so they can still go and be inclusive in their classroom. It's just something set particularly for them for their accommodations.
Perfect. That makes more sense to me after you broke it down. Let's talk about this part really quickly. How can the community help your organization?
Yeah, so we are 100% donation-based. So all of our funds and activities are based off the donations and volunteers. So if you would like to visit our website, there's a donation button there. You can sign up to volunteer. We have a walk coming up in March of 2024. We are always looking for people who are grant writers or who are just willing to help students in the counseling sessions or be mentors to other students.
We appreciate you being here, and that is right there on your screen, the actual web address where you can go. That is the Arrow Foundation 321.org, and that workshop is taking place on November 4th in Park Forest at noon. You can register there as well. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much
on Good
for
Day
having us.
Weekend Edition.